Oh look, you can just see. Go like that though.
How many torches do you want, you?
I don't know. I'm better turning mine that way because mine's like a brighter torch in it. That's better. We've got light.
And now you've got me.
Now Goddard. Can't see you though.
That's okay.
You're invisible.
Did you
Don't know there.
have we done Bear?
No, you haven't put batteries. You need to put batteries in it, Bear. Oh, batteries in it.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know you put my batteries in.
Yeah, probably before we went.
Mom,
Hello,
can you
hello.
share it onto group, please?
Yes, we will.
Good evening, Deanna.
Good evening. Evening, Carol.
As you can see Dawn. John's just disappeared behind me into pitch blackness.
There's Mum.
So I will turn torch in a minute so you
will
can
in a
see
minute.
him.
Look, I got my
Hello, Shazia. Hello, my
Shazia.
lovely.
that you can see him. 'Cause they're in dark.
Dee, hello. Kellyanne, hope everybody's well this evening. I am out on Big Red. Angela, hello. Nanny Lane, Victoria. Thank you for sharing, my lovelies. And it's good to be back out. I've been a prisoner in my own home. But no, I am feeling a lot better. Thank you for those that are going to ask in a bit. Laura, good evening. Julie, Joanne, Jen, Karen, Sissy, Julie, Laura. Hope everybody's well. Thank you for joining. So tonight I am going to show you. If you can't see him now, can you? So bear with me. Oh no, that was wrong one to take. I need that light. I don't know if you can see, but we have brought some a pot of flowers with us. Evening, Carol. Evening, all moderators joining. Gillian, hello. Oh, that better. Can you see them? No. Now I'm covered myself in mud. Carol, Colette, hello. There's a nice little bunch of plants. It's a plant that we've bought, not a
Last longer.
Yeah, it'll last longer. Lorna, Haley, hello. So yes, so tonight we are back in the Collier's Woods. Animals. Hear 'em. Evening, Cara. Hope you're well. Say hi to Soul Seekers. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We are out, and I don't know whether a few of you will remember. We have been in these woods before, and we called them the ancient woods. So later on, they are going to try and, I can't get to it, but they are going to try and get to the Neolithic stone, which again, different times that John's been there has been different energies. Evening, Joyce, Susanna, hope everybody's well. Thank you for joining. But the main reason we've come here tonight is there is a grave, if you can remember. Joanne, there is a grave, if you can remember, to a Mr. George Yardley. Well, tonight is the night that he would have passed away. Evening, Sean. What is it?
I don't know.
It might have just fell, but it was like it'd been thrown, that.
My mum's already been hit by a couple of
We've been hit by all sorts here. There must be some squirrels. Yeah. Evening, Julie, Linda, Susanna. I think there's nasty squirrels in trees. Brenda, they've already chucked the nuts at dawn.
I chucked my flashy balls.
So yeah. Evening, Sandy. I hope I'm catching everybody. So yes, so this is the night when Mr. George Yardley would have passed away. Angela, hello.
October the 11th, 1786.
October the 11th, 1786. And what happened is George had a drink one night. Allegedly. Well, so the story goes, he'd had a drink one night, he came back, lit the fire. It's obviously a wood burner. All right, the fire was already lit.
He tripped over the stack and on his way into the cabin.
Yes, he tripped over the stack. and went to bed.
Dislodged some of it.
And unfortunately, the place burnt down, and I think it was 4 gentlemen that actually paid for the gravestone. And I think back then it would have been quite strange, wouldn't it? I mean, it literally is for his friends to pay for. Yeah. We are hearing some strange noises around us. I am going to say it's animals and squirrels, just because we're having nuts thrown at us.
They do say that this is the most active night.
Yes, but tonight is the most active night. So
Allegedly.
hopefully, 234 years ago, Nanny Lynn. Really, wow. So yeah, so that's how long ago this gentleman's passed. Evening, everybody joining. Welcome to ETA family. If you haven't done already, please like and follow. Can you let me know the team's names, as this is my... Oh, no worries, Dee. I'm Lindsay and John, we're ETA. And then we've got Chelsea, Dawn and Stuart, and they are exploring, Afterlife, Soul Seekers UK.
Us.
Yeah, us.
Yeah,
Bad.
Us and ETA. Evening, Lorna. So I am going to turn you round so you can see George's grave, and John will go and put the flowers down. Have you already done it? Well, you can take them to see. Right, my lovelies. I nearly pressed finish then. I can't be trusted with anything. Am I as a kite on drugs? Not them drugs, on normal legal drugs, medication. And I feel like I'm floating on cloud 9.
Good evening, everybody that's joining. Thank you for joining
There
us
we go.
tonight. Please like and share. I hope you enjoy our live.
Trying to get this so it's in a better... That's better.
We've just started. So
Hi, Lindsay and John team. Trying to multitask. Watching you on PC last night, John 6 cents on YouTube. Bless you, my lovely. Evening, Erica. So that is George's grave. John will take you and have a closer look.
We'll take you and show you it. I don't know if we'll be able to read what's on it.
No, because they've took the... I don't know if you can see, but they've took the planchard down, haven't they?
Yeah, it's quite weird.
That's George's grave.
Somebody else has left flowers though, haven't they, as well?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can read that.
It is that somebody's bothered to remember, isn't it?
Now flowers. Ooh. I put them inside. You can just see them down there, look. I'll let Chelsea get in there and have a... You want to show them, Chelsea?
Yeah. Up there, then it was that way, then it's that way, and it's like they're running round us just to freak me out.
There you are, guys.
So we have got evening, Wild Bill. Oh, good morning, Steve. Evening, Paul. So you can see we've got Scully down. We've got some flashy balls.
Bear's over there.
Do you want to bring Bear? Ooh.
I did tell you that was going to happen.
I know. I'm trying to balance it. There's a stone there, look. Do you want to bring Bear? Oh, I can see Bear.
I don't want to put Bear too close.
No, I know. So, go back, please, John. I would like to screenshot the grave, please.
Asking for too much, these two.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want a flashlight and everything.
What you making?
Nah. Can you get it? I will. I'm going to try. I hope you've got it. I'm going to try. I'm going to get Lindsay's phone and I'm going to try and take a picture of it just while these set everything up. You want to put that
Did
there?
Nanny Lynn get a photo?
I think so, but what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to get your phone.
It's here in my pocket. There you go.
And I'm going to try and do
It
one
sounds,
of
you know, it
John
sounds...
and Lindsay have just explained the story really about the chap who's
There's a collier called George Yardley who on this site he used to make charcoal. So he had a stack that was on fire, obviously, to make charcoal. He slept in a cabin. One night he came back and he'd had too much to drink, the story says. He tripped over the stack while getting into his cabin, dislodged some of
Evening,
it.
Natasha.
The stack that dislodged stack, then set the cabin on fire. He didn't wake up and he burnt alive in his cabin.
That's the story.
So it's
in a
quite
nutshell.
sad. I can still see
Thank you.
there.
Do you need any of these?
I might need my power bank a bit later.
Dim lights a little bit. If I take that down to about 10.
Yeah, well, I told you about this.
About this cable.
I don't need any of that.
I'm telling you, it sounds like somebody's circling us, but it's not. It's my imagination running away with itself when we're in a wood. This is not one of my favourite places to come. Is a woodland. Because there's quite a few of us though. I'm not as jittery as what I normally would be, but it's not because of the energies or anything. It's just because woods, I can't see behind the trees.
Woods are creepy, aren't they? When they're
Woods are
dark?
creepy anyway.
Can you just kick that ball down?
Yeah.
Probably.
Nice ass. Poor man, what a horrible death. I know. Evening, Lilo. Evening, everybody else that's joining us.
Could you ever kicked it because somebody hadn't turned it on?
Maybe.
Could be, could be.
But I did think the balls were flashing when I put them
It
down.
might have been, it might have been. Right, just tell
Right.
Nanny Lynn, I'm just going to put.
It is, Michael. It is a really sad story.
I've just took 2 pictures
Yeah.
of the grave and I've put them in the chat.
Right, Nanny Lane, he's took 2 pics. I think you could hear him. And he's put them into group chat, and then we can share history. They're good. We can share history on page after we've done. So, good evening, spirits. My name's Lindsay.
I'm John.
My name's Chelsea.
I'm Dawn.
And I'm Stuart.
And we're only here to communicate with you tonight. We're hoping that George can come through and communicate with us. You have done in the past, George, when we've been here. You've come through and you've said some relevant things to us. If there is George's energy here, could you go near any of the devices on the floor and also try and speak to us through the device that Chelsea's holding in her hand?
The device that
Linda.
Chelsea's got is a random word generator. You can manipulate the device, the sensors in it.
7.
7.
There's 5 of us.
What's 7 relevant for?
Grow.
Evening, David.
Grow.
Yolanda.
George, what were you doing here? What did you used to do here when you were working?
Down a bit. Sorry, bear with me.
That's a bird, that. I know that noise. They've scared me enough. With the big wings, because they're sleeping
Witch.
now.
Yeah.
Witch. Well, I think witch was relevant.
Witch is in witchcraft witch, not witch.
Yeah, witchcraft has been not dark witchcraft.
it's not dark witchcraft, but there has been. I think when we looked in history, there is.
Not particularly here at the
example.
gravestone, but
Yeah. Evening, Debbie. Evening, everybody joining us. Welcome to our ETA family. George, if you're here, can you remember us? We've brought some new friends with us to come to meet ya.
Paul.
Oh,
Thank
bless.
you.
Thank you, George.
device.
Thank
You did.
You're
We asked you if you could
affecting
affect one of the
my
devices, and you just did.
We've come to
Did everybody
celebrate
see
your
that
birthday,
ball
George.
flash?
Another bit of history for everybody. This woods
Have I got any lights on? No, it's just your light, isn't
was
it?
once.
Let's set it off.
There's a stream
thank
running
you,
through
Chels.
this woods, and that stream was the border between Mercia and Northumbria, and then later was the border.
We're not in South London, my lovely. We're in South Yorkshire.
Victory.
George, can you do that again for me? Can you light that ball up if you can remember us?
Victory.
And if you're happy that we've brought some friends to remember you.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to sort this out because we're on it ill. And this tripod don't like it.
And
George, can you tell me what happened to you?
You alright with that? Yeah?
See,
Evening, Monday.
George, is that true that you were drunk? I got more response when I were accusing him of being drunk because
You
he
did.
didn't like it.
Emulate.
George, were you a big drinker? Do you like to drink?
Empty.
Do you like that we've brought you some flowers, George, in remembrance? You know how to use those devices? And I know you've just flashed that bowl for me. If you could try and do that again.
Fear.
You don't have to fear us. And we don't fear you, George.
You know me, I've been here lots of times.
Chelsea, Dawn and Stuart have come to talk to you.
Do you remember John? You light that ball up if you remember him.
Gender.
If anybody sees any mist, it is e-cigarette smoke. It's not a mist. George, do you know how long you've been passed? Do you know how many years it is?
UK.
How many years did Nanny Lynn say?
230. Something.
George, do you know it's 239 years since you've passed?
Quite.
And that the year now is 2020.
Is time the same for you now you're past as it was when you were alive? Or is time not important? Does time not matter? Pardon?
Sick.
I thought you called me something else then. I thought that was quite a good question.
234, sorry, yeah. 234. Sorry, George.
It's been 234 years since that night. When you burnt alive in your cabin here.
Anybody want to show how devices work? Objects work on floor?
Details.
Details.
Chelsea's going to show you how they work, just to remind you.
Josh.
So the balls will light up if you can hear them.
There's one near tree door.
What if it said no?
Where you just turned it off.
There's one near tree.
It's alright as long as they... And then the teddy bear's the same.
Now Chelsea's touched them and she's walking away. Can you light the one up that you could communicate with us for? Bill could be relevant.
Heat.
Heat. Oh, heat. Mm. That's relevant.
Witch keeps coming out. Is there a witch that's present here? And if you are you connected to the stone?
You said heat. Are you referring to what you felt? 234 years ago.
Filter.
I don't understand that. I don't understand what that's relevant to. You trying to explain?
Can you show yourself by a light, George?
Last.
Can you come and stand in front of your grave, George, so we can see you?
Hand.
What was your last memory,
Deep
George?
balls are just on the floor. If they start flashing, my lovely, you'll see them. Evening, Lucy.
What was the last thing that you remember?
Feeling.
Feeling what, George?
What's the last thing you felt?
Did you feel happy? Sad?
Sandy.
Felt sandy.
I could understand if you said muddy, but sandy.
Evening, names.
Raw.
Raw.
George, we're sorry that you died in pain.
Dinner.
Would have been his skin would have been raw, wouldn't it? As it were.
Little.
Are you just trying to work out how this device works and which senses you have to affect for which words?
Wish.
What do you wish?
Pet.
George, if you're here, can you just light that ball up again for me, please? Just to let us know that you're trying to connect with us. Or if it's the witch's energy that's here, can she light the ball nearest to the tree?
Jaden.
Just sort of fairy flyby. It weren't Wild Bill, it was the like Daddy Longleggy type things. As it were very close to camera, and as it went past I saw it, if it's that one. I'm sorry, team with the skull, but I feel George is very frustrated and unhappy about the skull being near his grave, as that's how his face would have looked when he burnt to death. Ooh. Shall we move the skull and just see?
Yeah, can do.
We'll pull the skull back. Well, yeah, it would have looked like that, wouldn't it, really? If you think about it.
9.
Watch it, I think there is an hole there.
That's it. We've moved the skull, George, from in front of your grave. We're sorry if it caused any offence.
Can you just share that page again, then, please?
Father.
Father.
Do you prefer the teddy?
Stop coming.
Have we come to visit George? Yeah, we have, Amy, because it's day he died today, 230 something years, 34 years ago. It was a green fairy I saw. I know what I saw. Really, Bill?
I have to watch back.
We have actually caught elementals here before. Where the teddy is, to the right hand side of the teddy,
Benjamin.
we've actually caught what looks to be an elemental
Nana.
picture. Evening, Steve. Evening, Sandy. George, where was your house built? There, George. Thank you.
All right up there.
We're walking the dog.
Nat.
Thank you, George.
Matt,
George, do you like the flowers? Well, that's where his house would have been, I would have thought, in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd been
So
where
he's
his
shown us
gravestone
where it is. Thank you, George. Do you like the flowers that's been left for you, George?
Inform.
Page, Mum, not the group.
That's what I did. I was on pages.
Oh, sorry, Lorna, my love. Like, just keep refreshing or check that your Facebook don't need any updates, my lovely, because sometimes if Facebook needs updating on your phones, it does kick you out.
Gateway.
George, is there a gateway round here?
Gateway to where?
No.
Oh, right, Bill.
What's it put?
But so I was just commenting on the light side. He was joking. There was a big green bug. George, what do you mean to gateway? Or who's telling us about the gateway? Is there a
Indeed.
Is there a portal in these woods? Is Bill relevant? If Bill's relevant, you know, the ball you've just been lighting up, can you light that up again if Bill's relevant?
What time? What time did the fire happen, George? Do you remember? Can you give us a number, roughly? What time you last remember it being?
Empathy.
Is Benjamin relevant? If it is, can you light that ball up again for me?
Render.
Render.
We've got spirit energies walking around, or elemental energies walking around us. Can you light one of those lights up for me? Just so we know that we've got elementals joining us. Or
Nah.
other spirits. Nanny Lynn says round about 7 p.m.
You stopped.
7 came out earlier, didn't it?
It did, yeah. Because John said there's only
There was
five.
only 5 of us.
It's 7
One.
o'clock. Is 7 o'clock relevant to the time you passed, George? That's relevant to the history, so I need to look back what Lorna's put.
Trouble.
I can't see what Lorna's put.
Do you
Reply.
feel troubled? Are you still troubled
Bill or
about
Will?
what happened?
Do you prefer to be called Will or Bill? You can use that device in Chelsea's hand.
Opening.
Can you tell me one of the names of the gentlemen that are named on the gravestone, the 4 gentlemen that paid for it? There's 4 names on there. Can you tell me one of them?
Come on, George, please try to give us one of the names of the gentlemen that paid for you to be buried.
Tablet.
Not seeing the history, Lindsay, someone is telling me
Is
this.
that
Oh, wow, Nanny Lane.
Is that not what they would have called the gravestone, the tablet?
Mm-mm.
Is it?
Don't know.
George, is that what you called the gravestones, a tablet, years and years ago?
There is other names on that
Evening, Christina.
gravestone. What are they?
Nanny Lynn, Scotty knows if it's relevant or not, so I'll let Scotty keep an eye on what you're saying and see if Scotty can tell whether the names you get coming through are relevant, my lovely. You can, it's right loud.
It is loud. I was watching one at Lives back earlier and it's loud.
We're not going to bother you all night, George. We're just stopping here. We just thought we'd come here first out of respect.
We might come back on his way back up. Yes, they used to be called tablets of stone. Wow, that's relevant, Paul.
Weren't right sure, but
But can you tell me one of the names, apart from yours, George, that's on it? I thought I heard one then, but I know them, don't I?
Yeah. George, how old were you when you died?
Who found you, George, when you did die?
Yeah, Nanoline's she's an ETA mod, my lovely. Don't have power as a name for the area. That doesn't mean it's wrong either. No, it don't, Scott. Come on, spirits, please come out. Calling on the spirits of the woods and of Mr. George Yardley. Step forward and communicate with us. George, was you a lonely man? Or was you happy in life when you lived?
Were you married?
Did you live alone, George? Did you have any pets?
Was it lonely living out here in the woods, George? If you lived on your own, was it a lonely lifestyle to live?
I presume he wouldn't have lived here. He'd have just stayed here while stack, will it?
Scott again.
Can you light one of those devices up on the floor again for us to let us know you're still with us? You can hear us.
Wow, Bill. It's because she's coming up under ETA moderator or ETA. When we've been here before, you've shown us yourself in light form or a shadow. Can you do that again right now for us? Can you show yourself near the balls or near the teddy or near those flowers?
Are you able to knock the teddy bear over? Push it over.
Is Sam relevant? Or Samuel?
Yeah. Samson.
Sam's relevant, Lorna. It was Samson. Who was Samson?
Now you're asking.
I thought you meant
A torch.
Samson, if your energy's here, can you go to one of those objects on the floor and try and communicate with us?
Do you want me to tell you what Samson was?
Yeah, what was Samson?
He was innkeeper.
Samson was innkeeper.
Yeah.
To
So, rising sun up there.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. God, that pub's been here sometimes, then, hasn't it?
I don't know if it's the same building.
If we come back later, will your energies be stronger to communicate? Just light that ball up again for me, if they will.
Right, well, what you doing with Taliban?
Oh dear.
Why didn't you ask? Why didn't you tell me what you were looking for?
Come on, George. Just light that ball up once more if your energy's going to be stronger if we come back later on.
Do you want us to come back later on?
I bet you think it's like watching a comedy sketch watching us, don't you, George?
No, because I've been here on my own before, so it gets even worse.
Yeah? Is Brandon relevant or surname of Brandon? Oh, I'm making him walk now. No.
What did you say?
Brandon.
Is there any rats or mice on floor? Not that we can see, Dee, but that don't mean it is.
I haven't heard a rat either. You think you'd heard it scurrying round leaves?
Yeah.
Yeah. We seen them last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
I know Lorna's on fire tonight.
Would you like one of those devices up again for us, George?
If you can see us, can you do something to let us know that you can see us? George, I'm going to ask you a question, and I need you to really try and light that ball up to answer me. Do you see us as the living? If you do, light the ball up if you see us as living. Light the teddy bear up if you see us as the dead. Really try and answer that question for me. If you see us as living, light the ball up. If you see us as though we're the ones that have crossed over, light the bear up for me. You could, Scott.
Come on, use some of that energy. There's plenty of energy to give you from the devices around us.
You're flashing.
Every night.
Scotty and your key. Just you a second ago. What do you mean by just you? If there's any energies around us... Oh, sugar, I nearly knocked it all then. Heard a child laugh. We can't, no, it wants to move back. A little bit to the left.
You have to be careful because obviously it's resting on that.
Is this easier for you to show yourself? George, Samuel, Bill or Will, is this easier for you to show yourself to us?
There's only 2 more names on that grave. Can you say one of them?
John scared me, wasn't ready for it. Ready for what? A flash?
Yeah, everyone's a critic.
He's not got his balls out, he's flashing.
I've done both tonight.
Pretty loud. Is there a little boy here or is there a child's energy here? We have picked a child's energy up before. You were up near the bench at the top.
What was that tinkling then? Did you hear it?
No? Yeah, I know.
Did you hear a tinkling?
Well, that's metal on metal.
I turned that way.
I wasn't doing no.
It's not me.
I was too still.
Nice to meet you.
Did you just make a noise then, George, that we hear? That Chelsea heard?
What was the rattling noise? Stuart's having a walk.
It was like metal on metal, like tinkling. Yeah.
Calling out to the child's energy. Can you step forward?
I definitely didn't have a tinkle.
Can you step forward and come down here? And just stand in front of George's grave for us? Lily heard Jayne's.
You see the pretty
That's
light?
what-
It was like metal, like
That's what Chelsea heard.
a bit like keys rattling or metal on metal sort of tinkling noise.
I thought you said Nanny Lynn now.
Can you come and stand near that teddy bear for us so we can see you?
I'm telling you, there's nothing outside, not that close to be making that noise.
It's right active in here tonight.
Calling the energies that are watching. Need you to come forward. Stop making the noises around us and come forward. Come and stand around George's grave.
This bit of wood just a bit further down here.
Yeah.
As you're walking down to Collier's pond, that's the only place in here that freaks me out. I had growls and all sorts that night, didn't I, in here?
Did you?
Yeah.
I was just constantly turning around. It was like everywhere I turned, if it was like a growl coming from that way, I'd turn that way, and then growl would be behind me. So I'd be like that. And then that, and that
Come
way.
on, I'm calling spirits out. I'm calling you to come and stand round George's grave to show your respect to George on this day. This is the day George died.
We are so sorry that this happened to you, George. It was just a tragic
Even
accident.
Andrew. Do you know it was an accident, George? Please ask about Tommy. Keep seeing a broom. George was the little boy called Tommy.
It's another name on grave.
Tommy is.
Thomas.
Thomas. Wow, Lorna. Thomas is another name on grave.
She's got 3.
You only got to get one more. Thomas, why are you relevant to here? Did you used to work with George? That's a yes.
How did you know George?
Didn't hear it clear enough.
Thomas was a Besser maker, whatever.
A Besser maker. And a broom is extremely relevant to Thomas too. George, Thomas, why was the broom relevant to you? That's because it is. I don't know whether it's I don't know whether I'm hearing, you know.
Yeah.
So we've had Thomas, we've had William, and we've had Samson. What's the last name that's on the gravestone?
Something called Tommy is with you and he's holding a broom. Tommy, if you're here, if you prefer to be called Tommy or Thomas, if you prefer to be called Tommy, can you light one of the balls up?
I'm sure Bigfoot's in this wood.
Where's Stuart stood? Pardon?
Down there.
I'm going to say, Stuart, come and stand this side next to John.
Yeah, so it gets you first.
No, I just want Stuart to hear noises and have a torch handy. So as soon as he hears it, he can turn it to the direction that it's coming from if it's close. Have you got a torch, Stuart? Yeah. So I want you to make them noises again round us.
Come closer, Tommy.
The best of them is a broom. I learn something new every day. A best of them is a broom.
So Besser maker makes
Makes brooms.
Tetley makes tea bags. Makes tea. Other tea bags are available.
So, Tommy, you used to make brooms.
For witches.
Is that why witch is relevant? Can you come and stand near that teddy bear so we can see you?
We're going to be going down to the quarry. Can you tell me who's down at the quarry? If that's your energy that we can hear, I want you to make a noise right at the side of Stuart. I want you to make a loud cracking sound, bang at the side of Stuart, so Stuart knows that you're behind him.
No, I want you to.
Just saw movement by the side. Nobody's moved, and we're behind the light, so it won't be none of our movement.
Can you do that?
2 people with us, one's Tom. It's a witch's spell.
Is that what you think happened to you, George? Do you think the witches put spells on you?
I thought I had no under that one.
Yeah.
So what happened then? Was it because of drink? Was it just...
George, what killed you? I need you to say the name of what killed you. What took your life? Was it the fire? Or was it the smoke?
Can you remember what happened, George?
Besoms were more symbolic than mystical for witches. It's a symbol of the hearth of the and home. Jumping the besom was done at handfestings to symbolise starting a domestic life together. Wow, cheers, Ames. The besom spell is to sweep away the old for a fresh start. See, now it's going down that way. Now, Stuart stood here. No, it's at side of you, Dawn.
Did they jump the broom then, Lynn?
Yeah. No, like when they were getting like a ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evening, Jodie. Smoke, then fire. George, do you know when we're smoking these things that we're smoking? Does that look like smoke fire to you? If it does, just like that bowl, if this smoke that we're blowing, does it remind you of the fire? Because we will stop if you light that bowl. No, I didn't, Lorna. That's why they're called unmarried couples living under the brush. I've never heard that saying either, Gillian. So the saying jumping the broomstick derives from that. It must, yeah, Andrew. If we go for a walk, are you going to follow us? If we go for a walk, are you going to follow? Are you going to come and follow us? Who's just said mommy?
Where do you want to go? Do you want to go down to pond?
Can I get down?
You should be able to, yeah?
Yeah, it's the school book. Stick it in there and I'll carry that down.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to get down.
No.
What's the name of the spirits that are going to follow us down?
I just want to move down, guys. Oh.
We was.
Did you just say Tom?
Right, Tom.
It's alright, don't worry.
I'm telling you, there's so many cracks going off around us, and I know woods will settle at night time, but it's not exactly cold tonight. It's not as cold as last night, is it?
No.
Were you cold last night?
It was cold towards the end of the night. I was red hot when we first got there. I ended up
It is Gillian. Big Red is the mobility scooter. If this object that I'm sat on makes you wonder what it is, it's like a new vamped up wheelchair. So you don't have to fear this.
It's a chair with wheels.
Yeah.
It's a chariot.
Yeah.
Right,
Do you
so
want
we're gonna-
to? I don't want to drop it off scooter, you see.
Alright.
We're going to have a wander down to the Collier's Pond now. Yeah. Oh, unless you want to go to the stone, it's up to you. I don't mind either way. I'm happy either way.
Or we can want to go to the stone first, and then we can come back and go down. Or do you go down and then up?
Well, you'd have to if you go down to Collier's Pond, you'd have to come back up this way to get to Stone. But then again, if you went to Stone, you'd have to come back down this way to get to Collier's
well,
Pond.
Go
So
down for now.
Going down.
We're going down. Ooh, we are going down.
Yeah, you
You
go
know.
steady.
I'm going sideways.
you still hear a woman talking French, Mandy? Ask about circles or rings. I'm seeing rings. We will do when we get down to. It's Collier's. I think it was Collier's Pond. It were actually used. It were a quarry before it was a pond, and it was used for extracting ganister. And ganister was used to make linings for furnaces. There's an old industrial place near here. Unfortunately, we can't get into it. Hey, Stephanie. It's all bumpy. I mean, I don't notice how bumpy it is when I'm walking, really. And
I'm feeling every stone.
Where are we going to?
Oh, where's David? Hope you're well, mate. I'm just walking down to Collier's Pond now.
What's this bridge?
This is the only place walking down here when I was on my own that I've ever been a bit freaked out. Kept hearing noises constantly. Ooh.
Who's the other person that's with you, Tommy?
Not far now, guys.
Are these all paths leading off to the side then?
Yeah.
But I'd get lost in here. Got up in your coat yet? Oh my god, I've got this on full speed.
So yeah, we're here now. There's a bench if anybody wants to sit down. Might be a bit damp. I'll take you and show you that it's only a small pond. You'll have to wait just like here, Lindsay.
I'll wait here.
Alright.
Yeah, just be careful where you...
I'm going to come back, I'm just going to show them pond. That's all. Oh, Gillian. So this is the pond.
That's muddy.
Says it's right muddy.
Hell. Look at that.
Oh. Go back here a bit. Too muddy.
Hello!
I'll put you down here.
Collier's Pond, have you read that before?
I haven't read it to him. Right. I'll put it.
Somebody's left the glasses.
Might have dropped them. Yeah, somebody dropped the glasses.
I'll try them on. I'm taking a breath from smashing my fingers with a hammer. Stephanie?
Before this pond existed, the area was a disused ganister quarry. Ganister is a hard rock containing much silica, which is excellent for making furnace linings for Bessemer converters. These were much used in the 1850s to 1920s for converting iron to steel. Ganister was quarried, washed, ground and mixed to a paste. This could be used to make bricks, which then line the furnaces or mixed with a plastic material to be moulded over different areas. Its silica content meant that it became almost glass-like with the heat and did not crack. Ganister was taken away by a tramway
Evening, Koo.
until the quarry was abandoned around 1910.
You've got balls, Cheryl.
You alright, my lovely lady? We are going to go back up to some other places. This place is massive. Let me have a look. Yeah. Are we gonna go green?
What?
What laser green?
Hang on a minute.
Light.
Chelsea, can you dim your light? I don't know whether my light's going to be bright enough. But while you get your connection back.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's reconnected. Not a lie.
I'm going to dim ours as low as it can get.
You back on?
Huh?
You're back on.
No. Don't know what it's doing.
Try standing this side because it might be
Oh,
pushing
hang
under
on.
the tree.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's on, isn't it? That's off. I am off.
Is your green light, is our green light bright enough?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
your,
Yeah.
it's your scooter light, your torch light that's on.
Fucking hell. Flipping sausages.
Can you still see alright?
No, we need to go a bit brighter now.
Good evening, spirits. My name's Chelsea.
I'm Lindsay.
I'm John.
I'm Dawn.
I'm Stuart.
We've come here tonight, hopefully, to communicate with you.
Is there any energies here that used to work at the quarry?
It does, Scotty, and there's some horrific history in here as well.
There is.
You know, shadow where that skull and that log?
Yeah.
Looks like a person.
It does, doesn't it?
So I've just kept myself and wondered who were that were.
It's gone off again, though.
I know.
If there's any children here,
Sorry, guys.
try and stand this way with Chels.
Oh,
Shine your torch
Wow.
for me, I can't see.
What?
What are you doing with glasses on?
can't
They
see
were
a
on
thing.
there.
Can't see a thing. They're right strong, them.
Let's have a look.
Whoa, it's like 20 pints worth.
Oh dear.
They're like my reading glasses at home, them. I
Do
can
they
read.
work?
You know, if I go close up, I
Sorry,
can
guys,
read. The
losing
whole
connection.
island of England is coast to coast history filled. It is.
That's just gone off.
Wow.
Right behind us,
What were it?
that. Don't know.
Spirits, if there's any energies here, calling out to the elementals of the woods. I'm calling out to the spirits of those that lived at the quarry.
Is there any energies of any spirits here that used to work at this quarry
Hiya, Koo.
or from these woods? You come forward.
Jack. Strike one!
What?
Makes it's war. If there's any children here, we've brought you some toys to play with while your parents are working in the quarry. Can you step forward and try and communicate with us?
No.
Nope.
No.
Not a plane, wasn't it?
Why? Why do you want to communicate with us?
Oh, God. Come on, play with these toys.
Do you have the energy to come out and play? To come and communicate us and tell us what life was like working in the quarry? Can we try quantum?
Yeah.
Only because quantum comes out with sentences, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Child's voice saying watch, woman saying sunshine.
That sounds like somebody walking down here, doesn't it?
It does sound like somebody walking. But there is literally nobody. Can we hear your
Is that bagging way now
footsteps?
for Teddy Bear out?
Pardon?
Is that bagging way for Teddy Bear?
And footballs.
No. Oh, it's for you. It's not for me, but. Right, better, isn't it?
Can we hear your footsteps? Can you try and run up on us?
On Lindsay?
Can we hear you running towards us? If you see cars going past, guys, there's a road just over other side.
Yeah, so red lights you're seeing, guys, it's car lights
Demons.
It's not Desmond's.
in the trees.
Come on, spirits, you're very, very quiet tonight.
Can you light one of those devices up on the floor, please? Touch one of the balls or the bear, the skull. Kick me off again.
We'll move from here.
We'll move from here in a minute. Are any of our lot having any internet signals with us being at this part? Where will it lead you if you go that way, or can't I get that way?
Just takes you back out onto the road. We have to go back up past
Yeah.
George's grave.
Come on, spirit, try and communicate, please.
You back on now?
No.
We'll start walking up. We'll get this set up and then
I am
walk
now.
up. You
Let's
back
come
on?
yeah. Sorry, guys.
Thought I heard a splash as though someone jumped in the water.
Definitely weren't me.
No.
No skinny dipping tonight.
No.
Too cold.
You can use these. You can use these objects. You can use the bear and the skull. You can use them for taking energy. So if you're needing energy,
Alright.
how long did you work at this quarry for?
Look, rest on there. So if you're holding it.
No, I'll hold it because if it falls, I know in my luck.
I've already smashed two.
Well, tell me if your arm starts to ache.
Chelsea's losing connection.
It's alright, I'll come back on in a bit.
No, your skull looks like it's got eyes.
It does from yours, doesn't it?
Can you tell me what year this quarry was in work? To interrupt. Are we interrupting you? Are we interrupting your work?
Are you busy?
What year did this quarry close?
Jodie says 13 years. Been longer than that though, wouldn't it? I'm sure it said I need 15 minutes. What do you need 15 minutes for?
What I'm thinking of, I definitely don't need 15 minutes for that.
1902 I thought it heard. Evening Sunday.
Well, it says on that board that it were totally disused by 1910.
Right. Why did the quarry close? Did anybody at this quarry know George Yardley?
I don't know if the quarry would have been open at the same time. I think it was in 1800s. Whereas George was 1700s, weren't they?
Can you walk near that teddy for me? Can you try and walk near that teddy for me? And either knock it over or there's a ball on the bench that you can push.
Show you how it works.
Can you do that?
Arthur, if you're here, can you try and do something, please? Do you want to have a walk up to Stone? Or do you want to hang on here a bit?
Just keeps losing signal down here.
Yeah.
So we might as well go.
Yeah.
Go on then. It'll be fine.
What'll be fine?
If there's a lady's energy here, can you go and touch? Can you either touch one of the other two ladies, or can you touch one of the other two gentlemen, please? Or if there's a child's energy here, can you tug on the back of somebody's jacket or coat? Whose energy's here with us? Who's following us?
I can't see with them on.
What these? Are these yours?
Try them on. No, try them on.
We just found somebody's left them on there.
Oh, Mum, where have you been for the last 3 hours?
Oh my god.
I can read with them on if I go close up.
Yeah. I can't see.
No. Right, don't take that Doug, while I try to turn round.
Leave them on there just in case anybody else is a bit short-sighted.
Well, that might be why they're there. You don't know, do you?
Don't break Scooter.
For God's sake, don't let me take that out.
Alright guys, we just don't move again.
We went for a wander around the woods.
If anybody feels any energy, you know when we're walking, if you feel an energy drop or a change or somewhere where you think, Let's try something. Just a start. Way am I going?
There's your jacket, it's on that wheel.
What?
Your jacket, your sleeve. I'm going to turn the light back white.
Behind my back. Oh, down the side.
Good, Albert.
Speed ahead.
Let's watch that bridge. I am. You go outside on it. What do you mean, don't leave you? Wait, you're leaving us?
Don't leave me. Shall we run?
Oh, Nelson. Is there somebody called Nelson here?
Not far.
Not far from where? Nelson. No?
Nelson.
Nelson.
When did you only have one eye?
Come back.
Right, you ready, Liz?
I'm going to take you out.
I'm going to push you up.
No, it's not.
It's stuck in floor.
Hang on, watch your back. I'm going to come back a bit. Oh shit. I can't get.
She's a lunatic on that thing.
Just turn round and it was here.
So back at George's grave, we're just walking past this. Yeah, let you hold them on a minute.
All right, painful.
It'll not stand up because...
Oh my goodness.
What?
So we're going to now go.
You alright?
Are you all right, Dawn? Looks as though there's wings on the scooter. D, it needs wings on this scooter. I'll tell you now. That were right painful coming up there though.
No Red Bull for you.
No. Big moth. Don't just hate it when moths just fly at you for no reason because of light. Oh. So we're going to go into the other part of the wood now, which is across that way there. I think it's another road that we have to cross.
There's a road we have to cross.
But if Dawn's knees are hurting, I don't mind sitting on a bench with Dawn. Because there's a bench up there. Dawn, do you want to have a... Oh, is there a bench? Are you all... Dawn, can you get to the other side?
Yeah, of course, come down.
Do you want to sit on bench?
Just going uphill, it naps me up.
Yeah, but do you want to have a rest on bench?
If you want.
It's up to you.
We're going to come out of woods, across the road. Turn the light off, I don't want to dazzle them. It's not that way we're going. I got lost last time I went that way.
Which way?
It's next down here. So it's I went in that way last time and I got lost. Yeah, there's loads of them. Oh, me?
No, me.
Oh. I know, I'm owl cat, see me. Owl, you just said owl. Should have put my light back on, really. Cobweb on my nose. It is, it's right nice in here. I can't turn right, there's no path.
Hey?
Somebody's just put turn right. Can't turn right, there's no path. Cheers. I've got it. You got it? Oh, cheers, mate. Oh, we just lumbered Stuart with old bags.
Oh. Look at the size of that.
Oh, that tree there?
Yeah.
It's huge, isn't it? They're all over.
Look at that. Another one there, look.
Yeah, did it say Big Red? Well, we'll know Big Red. Big Red's been through here loads. Always feel safe in here, Jodie. Okay, it might get. Sometimes it gets a bit. Energy seems quite. Changes a lot down near this stone where we're going. It is cool. It's not nice when Lindsay can't get to places. I don't know if they're gonna. There's a bench here if you want to stop at this one. Well, I'll let you leave on one of yours.
Because we're going to go on ghost tour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah.
Alright, we're off then. See you in a bit.
Can I have a touch before you bugger off? Oh, thanks, Stuart.
It's a good job Stuart's prepared, isn't it?
Yeah, just bring mine, and then we've got some gear if we can do a couple of things. Got we have 10 minutes down there.
Well, I've got balls, I've got Shelagh, you've got app, haven't you? You've got...
Alright, if you want Necrophonica out, this is Windows one. You thought it said your name, Lorna? I weren't listening.
Good evening, guys, let's join in.
Simple. What's simple, Spirit? Person. It's not too far now, guys. Oh, bless you, Nanny Lynn, that's fine. First time we came looking for this stone, we had a great job. It took us an hour and a half to find it.
Is it?
Yeah, we're walking all around. Well, we ended up asking somebody walking the dog if they knew where it were. Yeah, and he actually took us to it in M. Because it's not easy to find. But once you know where it is,
You're alright.
yeah. Oh, there's another bench here. We could have left them here. But it's absolutely huge, this wood.
Yeah, it looks a fair size. It looks different again it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think it's just at the bottom of this hill. Yeah. I thought you'd fall. I thought you'd fallen over there. Right, I've just got to remember. This way. Oh, I've been here loads of times on my own, Nanny Lynn. I love it down here. You alright? It's here. That is a Neolithic stone from thousands of years old, and those cup and saucer drawings on it mean something. But we don't know what it were. It could have been a meeting place, it could have been a place of worship.
Religious symbol.
Yeah, could be anything. I'll put it on my back properly when we go back. Right, I want to get some equipment out.
If there's any spirits in this part of the wood, could you come forward and tell us your name, please?
I'll put a different app on.
I'm just changing apps in a moment, guys. Are you able to light up one of those devices on the floor? Go near the blue box, the green light.
They've just stayed, Lindsay and Dawn have stopped on a bench further up because Lindsay can't get down here on scooter, and Dawn's legs were prehistoric carved stone, cup and ring. That was cup and ring, not cup and sauce. Cup and ring marked rock.
That said to the front.
Well,
When he turned it on.
Right. What do you mean to the front, Spirit?
Just before he started talking.
Sarah, please.
What did this symbol mean on the stone?
Listen. Sir, let's come.
Why are you scared?
One.
Oh, put bleeding music on again. Are there any children here?
Me.
And what's your name?
And that. Ashley. Just. Next.
That's where.
I don't know.
Pictures.
I'm too busy trying to work out how to hold it, so I ain't got speaker on screen, because every time I put speaker on screen, I touch a button.
Up.
There's a lot of scared children here.
Please go. See what.
If there is any children, would you like to come forward and play with these toys on the floor?
We are now. Meg, Donald. What was this stone used for? I'm cool way out apart from sacrifice. We don't want sacrifice. What?
Can you tell us how many of us are here tonight? How many of us are stood here with you?
Hey, Bonnie.
Top.
Did you just meet here at this stone? Or was this like the centre of like a village or where you lived?
Meg.
What was the purpose of this stone?
There's 3 of them in this wood. There's this one. There's one in a river somewhere, actually in river. And then nobody knows where the 3rd one is. Oh, well, somebody obviously does, because nobody knows there's 3, but
Yeah.
they've not thought nobody can find it.
Thing is though, like you said, you just walk past it, wouldn't you? You wouldn't take any notice of it unless you actually know it's here.
Who are you calling?
That lady that's just come through, what's your name?
Her.
Who's
My
her?
bloke sent her.
My name's Chelsea, this is Stuart and John.
We're not here to disrespect you, we just want to communicate with you, that's all. This wasn't a nice place for the children.
Top.
Let's say Tom.
Is Tom here? From the,
Hiya,
I
Sue.
thought that said from the north then.
Yeah, it did sound, yeah. You on YouTube?
No, we're on Facebook. Lindsay might have gone on YouTube.
I think she has.
What? Is Joseph here?
It'd be really great if you could come and touch one of these objects on the floor so that we know you're here. Could you do that? It won't hurt you.
There's always one thing I notice when I come here, it's a lot quieter in this part of wood than it is anywhere else here.
Yeah. Not much background noise, is there?
There's only extreme you can hear down
Yeah.
bottom. When you said Tom, John, did he say my lord? Tom comes through. Tom does come through a lot.
Yeah.
Tom, if you're here, are you attached to somebody here? Or are you attached to this area?
Miss.
If you're attached to somebody here, can you tell us the name of the person that you're attached to?
Please.
That say Margaret? That woman?
I thought, yeah, that's what I thought, Margaret.
I thought that was quite clear. It was like she was behind whoever was
Yeah.
speaking, but somebody else was speaking on top of her.
Is there a lady here called Margaret?
She can.
Who's Margaret?
Anna.
Meg.
Come on, come forward and tell us something relevant, please.
Try dead wave. I've used dead wave for ages.
That's another Chelsea one, isn't it?
Yeah. This one, it just takes a little bit more setting up. That's the only problem with it. We only put pitch reverb. Gillian, your middle name is Margaret. Are you talking about Gillian? I've heard both John and Stuart.
I thought I had Stuart earlier, but I didn't say out.
Right, I'm trying to listen.
Do you mind us coming down to this stone?
Many people come here to see it. Did you used to stand around it?
How many of us can you see stood here now?
We're in the woods, so I can't tell you exactly where we are at the minute because we're live. But what history do we know about the stone, John? Other than
It's a Neolithic stone
There's
with
three.
cupping rings. There's 3 of them in woods, but I only know where 2 of them are, and there's only one we can get to. I know it was found in 1960s. It were uncovered. They were doing some work, forestry work, and they found it then. It were uncovered. Very little's known about it. It's just been dated back to Neolithic times, prehistoric. There is Scotty. I think Scotty did some history on them. They found elsewhere. This is not only a place, obviously, that they found. They found all over the country in different places.
yeah,
And they believe that they were either, like I say, gathering places, meeting places, or religious sites in prehistoric times. They were just used as a marker so people knew where to gather.
no problem, Sue. Thank you. Spirit, is what John said is what John's just said correct? Can you confirm that for us?
For what reason did you meet at this stone? Is that what you heard, Jodie?
What's that?
I've told you there are 3. But with 20-second delay, that probably took it back to when I were talking about stones.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe a witch's stone, possibly so.
The witches ever used to gather here?
Was this one of their symbols?
Sandy, you've read it, said John 20 times plus. Great. Hey Lewis, so you alright, mate? You know me well, I've been here a lot of times.
Do you mind us coming to see you? Spirit, could you light one of those devices up on the floor, please?
So what I thought that said then?
What?
Where's Lindsay? But she's only ever been here once.
I thought it said something birthday.
Yeah, it could have done it. It just might have been. I heard Where's and then I heard something else, but obviously because I probably just associated it to Lindsay. Stone. What about the stone?
Can you see us? Are you watching us? Could you show yourself to us? Could show yourself to us as a ball of light? Is that possible? Sorry, John.
It's alright, I was going to say, can you go and sit on the stone or stand on the stone? Alright, you're not allowed to do that.
Is that disrespectful?
I'll try and give you my point of view on that in a bit, James, I think it were. But it's one of them questions that nobody can really answer. He's asking why they don't go to heaven. They passed on. When we're walking back up, I will try and explain my opinion on it. We are going to leave in a minute. You want us to leave? Should we go?
Please. Thanks.
Why don't you like us here?
Are we intruding?
You want Stuart to stay? Ask a question.
Do you prefer witches or healers? Do you prefer to be called witches or do you prefer to be called healers?
That's what I thought it said.
Me too. Why do you keep saying John and Stuart's names?
I mean, I don't know. This could have been a place where women met.
Yeah, possibly.
You know, nobody knows for certain. Jodie heard a woman say healers and the male said none. And then leave, please. Mandy heard it say peasant. Are we peasants? Healer. Definitely said healer then.
Yeah.
Do you want to be known as healers?
What did you do to heal? Did you perform rituals? Cast spells?
Want to have a walk back up to them?
Yeah, yeah.
I might as well. I don't mind leaving them for a bit and I'll start panicking.
I know.
I really don't mind carrying it.
Are you sure?
Really don't mind.
No,
You've
don't.
got all that lot to carry.
Oh, forgot about that. Right, we're going to have a walk back up to Lindsay and Dawn and see where they want to go and what they want to do now. They've probably got loads of activity there. This is where I get...
Great, them two will be chilling.
Hence it laugh. Thought I'd heard them laugh. Or Lindsay at least. That were me. Watch that stump there. Don't trip up all that. Yeah. Yeah, first night we came here looking for this stone, we walked around for about an hour and a half. It were in daylight as well.
Not exactly stick out, does it?
No. And I'd actually got a map, but where it said stone were, it weren't actually where it said. Could be a birthing stone, Amy. If you ever come here in day, you come down that way, and then there's obviously, it comes down to the bottom of the hill and there's them two trees together. And that's the only thing I know to look for. And then after that it's just pot luck. I normally get lost in that bit of wood trying to find it. It's pitch black in here, isn't it? so peaceful in this wood. Hey, Faye. You saw a newborn baby on it, Jayne.
Really?
It could have been. It could have been a birthing stone then. Ew, I've sat on that stone. Ew. Well, that road where we parked, if you'd have gone in woods the other side, it's a right trek, but there's an old mill. There's only wheel pit left of it, and then from there, if you go right up towards Ecclesall, there's that mill I were at the other night.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear shooting. No, I've not heard any shooting. But when we first came to this place about June last year, Scotty and another one of the lads that did history for us, they looked into history right back, and they were both mortified with some of the stuff they found out. I'll tell you about it. Well, we'll tell you about it when we get off live. It's just horrific. Oh, worried because we'd not heard you laughing. We know. We got a notification.
I'll let you all say hello though while we're on YouTube. Thank you so much to everybody that's just stayed with myself and Dawn. Like I said, we will be putting the full thing version on. Just dim your torches and say hello.
Hello.
Can't see you, Chelsea.
Hello,
I can see Chelsea now.
Hello. Hello, YouTube land.
See, them three have just left us all on us. I'm telling you, there's something round here.
We'll stop here and do a bit here then.
Isn't there? Yeah, because we're hearing things here. Right, guys, we're all going to love and leave you now.
Not
thank
Facebook.
You for joining. No, we're going back onto Facebook, so I'm going to have to end my live now. But yeah, take care, everybody, and John will upload from Facebook onto YouTube, and we shall see you all in a bit.
Why have you got Dawn's butt on?
Right.
See you soon. Love you loads. Bye.
Bye, Pete.
I don't know how to end it.
That cross it
That
top corner.
cross. Okay.
Right, say hello to Facebook.
Hello, Facebook.
We didn't get very much down there.
Hello,
Not,
Facebook.
not
Did you get anything?
not what we got. It were more people in chat that were sensing things about stuff.
Did you feel anything though, Stuart? Did you feel
Not
any
really,
difference? No.
No, I can't say I feel
Well,
all
I'm
round
telling
here.
you now, we were sat and we went on GhostTube first,
Yeah.
right? And we got nothing really very
Is camera all
thingy.
right there for you?
Yeah. We got nothing. Evening Trish, evening Lee. Yeah, we got nothing. So then I have there. So then we showed everybody how dark it actually were for us to be on our own, and then I got a bit spooky.
You've cracked it
So
open.
I needed to go on live on YouTube just to make me feel safer. Night, Angela, my lovely. I keep seeing movement behind the sign and the tree. on YouTube. Do you know, Scott?
I'll put one down here,
Yeah.
shall I?
So
Yeah, can do.
what I'm going to do is, do you mean that am I in right position, Scots?
Leah,
I can't see any, but I can only see one ball.
What ball can you see?
That one over there. I can't see that one.
You see that
see
one?
And I
it.
could, no, it needs to be closer to. Actually, that one might just kick it, Chels. That one's all right. Yeah, no. Yeah, but why? I can't. Oh, it's,
You see it now?
yeah. So
Is my rucksack on there, ma'am?
yeah,
I've no idea, Duck. I ain't got a light.
yeah, it's down here.
We'll
Your
get,
rucksack,
one of
don't.
the devices out then. What do you want on?
Evening, Yvonne. So you're looking for movements behind that tree. I'm going to look back on that YouTube video because you never know, there could be something on there.
It rained, you know, while we were here.
Did it?
It was like a golden shower that come down, yeah?
Yeah, it did.
Wow.
Um,
One
We got all this mist.
so, spirits, we're now brave. Be a daughter brave now. You can come out, you can make your noises, you can do what you want.
What are you looking for, love?
My phone. Is it in front?
We've put some devices down for you, just to the left of the tree. Yeah. War Dog saw that as well, didn't he, Scott? He said when I asked for shadow, he said he saw a shadow to right at tree. That's John's shadow walking.
You want to put grid on?
Yeah, put grid on. That'll be a good one. They could balance that somewhere, an alt grid.
Are you coming?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can
you're
still
alright,
see
love.
you and hear you
Light.
on my phone. Oh, brilliant!
I don't
I'm
know.
glad you can, Julie. And I always watch it on my phone. And what I normally do is I normally turn my volume down and stream it to telly, and then I turn volume up on telly,
That's what I do.
and then just chat on my phone. Yeah.
I watch you too.
Yeah.
On telly.
Who took a pee? Well, I attempted Monday, but I can't bend, so you can imagine.
So, I think she's going to blame me for that one, aren't you?
Yeah. A dog's just come and peed up my leg.
Your jeans need washing then.
Yeah. The jeans do need washing.
Lights off.
Lights off. Right, we're looking.
Well,
I don't know if we can. I'm trying to get it behind that. That's yeah. Have you got it full? Yeah.
What?
We've been seeing shadows behind the bear,
All right.
and behind tree.
Yeah, man.
I only nipped on him. He just while me and Dawn were on his own. Didn't like it being in woods.
You've been out in the woods today. Oh, it's me.
Yeah, we were singing that, and then we would start talking about horror films, and it was like,
Oh, well,
no,
that's
let's
good.
not.
While you're in woods, isn't it?
Well, she were on
Blair Witch.
Blair Witch Project. And I said no.
And then I thought Evil Dead with trees, and I thought, no.
One film I've never
The
seen.
eyes have tree. Oh no, it's the hills.
Hills have eyes.
Everyone said it was crap,
What?
so I never watched it. Blair Witch.
It depends on your tech on movie. Don't do that. Always watching Rebirth. Oh, I love Rebirth. Me and John used to watch that all the time.
On boat.
Dead. So, the energy that's been hiding behind the tree while me and Dawn were here on his own, are you now going to try and show yourself? Are you going to come out from behind the tree? Does, doesn't it, Amy? Whose energy is hiding behind the tree? I'll tell you what we did here, and it was on video. There were nowhere you stood. Thank you. Where you stood, there were a crack just the other side of Chelsea.
The thing is, that ball's in mud, so there's no way it can be like moving.
No.
No.
Even if it were windy, it would.
Whose
be.
energy's doing that? Is that why you didn't show yourself to me and Dawn? Is it because you knew me and Dawn weren't comfortable? Is that why you've waited for everybody to come back to us? But yeah, that other side of you, Chelsea, there were a loud crack. And we both didn't we go and turned to talk. There was nothing at side of where it were like it were at side of us.
No
Yeah.
big crack out at all, weren't there?
I don't know. There were hundreds of cobwebs.
A bit misty.
Full moon.
All steam were rising front floor. We thought devil were coming.
We did.
Shocking. I can't take her anywhere.
And for me.
Who's playing with the ball? Ball?
40.
Sid.
They.
Who are you? We'll leave now.
Oh.
Bears, Ren Bear. Oh, it's Skull. Skull's going
I
off.
don't know if, yeah, is it Skull?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
the bear will be on the music, won't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Try and light that skull up. Try and go
Thank
nearer
you.
to the aerial. Go on, you can do it.
Can you hold the aerial really tight?
Stand a bit closer.
fine.
Would
What?
you pause that a minute?
How do I pause it?
Something's just flashed down there.
That's it.
Yep.
Oh,
Female.
put the music on now.
It's all right.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
Anybody else see that flashed up left? Step away from the skull now. Can you all hear the skull going off?
Fred. Karen
Evening,
heard Fred.
Caroline.
Fred.
Yeah.
Can you step away from the skull a minute? Thank you. Now, if you try and step forward again and touch the skull, you need to go a lot closer to it. If you're a female energy, you can come back towards the skull again for us. If you're a male energy, go towards the ball.
What are you laughing at?
Oh dear.
Listen, we've been talking while you're running away.
I'm just laughing to myself.
Well, you're not though, are you? You're laughing out loud, Mum.
Been with Lindsay.
She's caught me laugh.
Anybody
I saw Twinkling Koo, just on left hand side it were.
Twinkling or tinkling?
Twinkling. I'm waiting for Dawn to burst into laugh in a minute. Come on, Spirit.
For God's sake.
Come on, Spirits, come back towards the skull for us. Thank you for stepping back, but can you come back towards us now?
You haven't left any alcohol in that bag, did you, Chelsea?
Not with my meds.
We've had a couple of vodka and coke.
Tree sap.
Hiya, David.
I did mushroom.
Thanks for joining
Yeah.
us. Fred, are
Wonder
you
what the
here?
mushrooms were she were giving me.
Fairy mushrooms.
Twins. Evening, Sheila.
Oh dear.
Come on, Spirit. Whoever that, if that were a female energy, can you come back towards that skull for us? Can you make a loud cracking noise behind where the skull is? Evening, Jose. Go on, but I just wanted to hear it for.
Yeah.
I just wanted so we could hear REM
Yeah.
pod.
It's alright, I forgot. I got sucked in. I'm watching live.
You got what? Sucked in.
Sucked into
Sucked
lights.
into what?
To the lights.
The lights. The lights.
It's so pretty.
Oh god.
You know what I'm like? I got distracted. What do you want on?
Out.
I put Spiritus back on
Solomon.
them. Didn't have it on for very
You
long.
what?
You want
Solomon.
Solomon on?
Solomon, no.
You said, oh,
Not Solomon.
that's what I should have done, shouldn't I? When we were down there, I should have left you two down there. I should have snuck back
No,
up
I'd have
here.
kicked you in
We
Eddie. I
said that,
would.
didn't we?
Snuck
Yeah.
back up here in trees and put that Solomon prayer
I would have
on.
kicked you in the head.
Speakers. Come
We
on,
said
spirits,
if
come
you
forward.
bugger sneak
If you're an
back up,
elemental energy,
you'd
can
have
you
been
step
in trouble.
forward again to us? If you was a human energy,
Welcome to Spiritus.
if you're an elemental, can you go near the teddy bear? If you was a human spirit that's passed over, Can you go near the skull and the ball, please, and try and trigger them off for us?
It's dark.
Whose energy is just being around us? Don't forget, guys, put what you hear in chat, because it will validate, maybe validate some of the history. Who's it? Go on.
Who was stood near?
That's all I have to say.
Can you come back to us?
Keep going. Did you hear that? That woman
I heard
whisper.
say hello. Could that have been say hello?
Maybe one spirit was saying to her to say hello.
Might've been 'cause you three have come back and they'll
What
put
you on
the
about? I'm
You what?
confused.
It might have been saying, say hello. These three have just come back.
Oh, it could be we'd already introduced yourself, haven't we?
Ah, but one spirit talking to another and saying say hello to her.
Might have been.
Who are you saying hello to, Spirit?
Some really sad things happened in here. We won't go into it, but can you tell me what it was regarding? Us. It possibly could have been to do with you. Could you tell me what you are?
No.
The sadness to this place. No, don't it?
Tell us how old you are.
If the ladies here, can you step forward and really try and use this this thing in Chelsea's hand and try and manipulate the words?
There's a lady called Margaret.
If there's a gentleman's energy trying to stop the other energies coming forward, you've got no right. You must step back. They're allowed to come. Man said she's not. Lady is really trying to come forward. Evening, Natasha. Hope you're well, my lovely. Can that lady's energy really try hard? Use the energy from the objects and from Mother Earth. The gentleman's energy cannot hurt you or cannot stop you from communicating with us.
That lady, if you want to come forward, could you light up one of those devices?
Do you know? I can
I did.
Do you know that owl that we just heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has that been Have you heard noises
That sounded like two kids to me.
Have you heard that whole time we've been...
No.
No.
So I'm going to say, because while we were down there, it was just eerily quiet. There were
It
absolutely
were
nothing.
really quiet.
We heard an owlie scream that way though, didn't we?
House.
House.
George.
Okay.
Margaret, John, I heard Peggy.
We had Margaret up there, didn't we?
Yeah. I was asking if it was Margaret,
Yeah.
because we had Margaret.
It were really clear as well.
Margaret, have you followed Chelsea, John and Stuart back up here to try and communicate some more?
Well,
Can't get us. Margaret, was you something to do with the worshipping that went off around the stone?
get on with it.
Get on with it.
Saying that quite a few, innit, that?
Well, a lot of people were sensing while we're down that stone that Amy said it could be, and then another lady said she'd sensed a baby, and I thought it might have been a birthing stone.
No, but the baby would have been relevant, but maybe not to that bit. We don't go into it, but and it was a very, very long time ago. To these woods is that they found, I don't know, newborn babies, quite a few newborn babies, stillborns, or just baby children were found in a certain area in this wood. But the history to it behind it was really, really sad. So when you're picking up babies, it could be more related to that than to the stone. But stone could have been a birthing stone. It could have been anything, couldn't it? Peggy also came through. I know that a gentleman's body was found on one of these paths in this wood, and that a police officer walked past it for about a week and didn't notice it. Whereabouts in this woodland was that? Have we walked past it ourselves? Not sure, Lorna, who did it. I don't know whether it was just natural or anything else. But we have, if you go to the group page and go into the history section in topics, it tells you all in there.
Can you tell us who was stood near the skull earlier? Was it Margaret?
Are you the master? Come on, spirits, you've been so much more active in this place. I thought tonight of all nights you would have been very active. No, they weren't sacrificed, Koo. But they were. They just weren't. To do that, I warn you.
Yeah. What are you warning us of?
Now?
Yes, now.
Slow. We'll have to look back, Natasha. Lights on left.
Oh. Nobody's moved.
Someone just said bad boy. Evening, Eamon.
Can you combine your energies to make either the bear or the skull light up?
Okay.
Can you make but in front of us, so we know where you are stood? Can you make a loud cracking sound?
Tell me
Or a knocking sound? Lights on it shuddering.
Who is the master?
Yeah, they are Scotty, I think.
What?
Who is the master?
Oh.
They sort of blurred out and stretched
Were it
out
vape?
again.
Could have been vape.
Could have been, possibly could have been vape. Vape again and see if it goes down. See if it looks like this, Natasha, for me. No, it doesn't look like that. You'd have seen vape if it were that.
Yeah.
To the left of the tree.
All right.
If you're stood to the left side of the tree, can you come forward? Yeah, come
Forward,
forth.
yes.
That's how I
Keep trying for us.
That lady, are you still trying to come through?
Fourth and trapped. I heard fourth and trapped. Do you want to have a walk back down towards George's?
Can do.
Yeah.
Don't turn light on them.
Oh yeah. Do you want to do members area tonight or leave it and do members area another night? We'll do members area another night, guys. We have been on members for 2 nights.
Not that, it's just a bit late now, isn't it? We're going up
Yeah,
members.
it looks like something was pulling the light towards the left. We'll have to have a look back, Lorna, and see, because I want to check what Natasha saw as well. I mean, you can see behind that there's nothing. But it was funny because when me and Dawn went onto YouTube one, Scotty and War Dog could see shadows behind where Teddy were. So I do want to double check that one.
It's yours.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, the edge.
Trying to win well.
It's going to go in back in this, or is it?
I'll let this in here then while we go down, alright?
Yeah.
You're on the bar.
Sorry, done it.
Oh, me? Oh no, you didn't get. You know, you didn't get me, my lovely.
I think so.
It's
So we're going to have a walk now back towards George's. I don't know if we're going down to George's. So I didn't know if you want to try and do Vortex somewhere, but doing it at George's might not be a right good idea.
Do it on top. We could do Vortex with them wooden logs up here if you wanted.
It's up to you. I don't mind. I said have a go, but I just thought I don't know if it's not that windy, but you can see if it'll work.
Well, it's not windy, is it?
But we can't really do it at George's, can we?
Why?
Really? You were burnt alive.
Yeah, you were, weren't I?
You might have been right impressed about smoke. Scotty says where the light stretched was exactly where I saw the movement. Or I saw movement.
Where, Natasha and Lorna said they both saw movement there. Oh, do you mean Scotty on YouTube?
No, Scotty's on Facebook now.
Yeah, Scotty come on to YouTube.
I don't know. Do you mean where you saw it in? There was movement followed by stretched lights.
Try it at this tree, John. Well, it's not been an active night, has it?
I don't know, we've had a few bits, haven't we, with stalls and stuff. Things come through.
Yeah. Is it windy? It's not windy here though, is it?
No.
No.
Do you want to do it here somewhere?
Careful on that side because it's muddy.
Yeah, it's muddy here, look.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put it on
On log.
log. I can't, can I?
Wow.
Because it'd be sideways then.
Hello? The ladies' energy here?
I don't know. I might be able to do it there.
Might be a bit more space here,
Yeah.
Jam.
Might be able to do it here.
A bit more space.
The ladies' energy?
Try it here.
Yes, well.
Can you get to the camera there, though?
Yeah.
Let me shift out your way.
So we're going to do Vortex? No. Yes, we are.
Yes. No. Yes.
Evening, Carl.
I don't think so. Sure, thank you. Can I,
Sounds louder. She's just said yes, really strong.
Spirit, can you tell us what tonight is?
Can the ladies' energy step forward when we do this experiment? What it is, it's a green light. And what happens is we fill it with mist. And if your energies can come and stand within the mist, we'll be able to see you. Just be aware, guys, take photos of the surroundings now. Let me put camera up a little bit. Take photos at surroundings, because then if you do catch something, you can make sure that it's not a tree trunk or something else that's stood in the way. Do you not like women?
Kept saying Stuart when we were down there.
Did it? To the gentleman's energy that's stopping the women from coming through. Do you not like women? There's men in the wood. Right, I'm just going to turn our light.
Don't turn it exactly if it's going to work yet here.
Like the young man to step forward.
Spirits, good evening. We are inviting you to step forward and step into this green light for us. So we
No,
can
it's
see
not picking
you.
it up. No.
It is now.
Not very. That's it. That's it. Need to do it in front of it. If there's any energies here, can you come and step forward? Can you stand behind this tree, or come and sit on this tree within the green light and the mist? We'll be able to see you. You can show yourself as an apparition.
This is your opportunity to show yourself.
Calling Mr. George Yardley. I know that you're at the other side, but you can more than welcome to come and stand in and catch you off, and we can catch you what you look like too. If there's any elementals here, please step forward.
Would really like to see you.
Do you have the energy to come and show yourself?
Does that a lot though, doesn't it?
Come and stand within this light. You'll see the green light on the top of the tree. If you come and stand within that, we'll be able to see you.
It's not here to hurt you. We come with a lot of respect.
The smoke is just a mist. It just helps you to be able to show yourself to us. It won't hurt you. Nothing we do can hurt you. If you'd like to come and step forward, show your face. Show us what you look like.
What did you wear?
Tom, if you're here, come on, coming out.
Oh, Bill?
It's not a trap. This won't trap you at anything. We're not here to move you on. This is your home. We're just here to communicate with you.
Margaret, if you're here with us, we're inviting you to step forward.
It said then me and Monty. It definitely said Margaret.
If we've heard horses, it sounded like what sounded like to us was horses' hooves.
Yeah.
There did used to be horse and carts that come through this area.
On top. Yeah.
Can you try and ride through again?
There.
This dog.
Did anybody else just do like walking? Like,
I did, but about 20 seconds ago.
You got your easy.
Dog.
yeah.
Mine's nearly out of juice, that's all.
Oh. Yes. Why? The
Can you hear Margaret? I heard me and Monty too, John. Hopefully, Dee, somebody will have caught your lights on, Duck. Hopefully, Dee, somebody will have caught what you're seeing.
voice.
Can you come up to us, up to these objects that we're filming through, and can you come and whisper your name through the microphone on the cameras, please? Natasha heard a set of keys. You heard that jingling earlier, didn't you?
Yeah. Who is that that's making that noise?
Dog.
Dog.
That tinkling, jingling noise.
You weren't that loud, were you?
No!
Just a little split.
I'll turn light on in a minute.
Just watching trees.
See, 1 minute, that vape, light, yeah. Look at that, you can still see it going through.
Yeah.
I've just caught about 3.
You got it.
It's not keys, it's chains. What's relevant to the chains? Only thing I could think for chains is like if they chain trees up to pull trees through or wood or something, but they wouldn't have used tree chains though, would they? They would have used rope.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Come on, show yourself. Behind that tree now, I want you to come forward and step out so we can see you in those trees. Show yourself as bright lights. Show yourself as a shadow figure behind that tree. I'll count to 3. And then I'm going to take a photo of you. When I get to 3, I want you to come and stand just behind this log in front of that other tree. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I need Valium Monday. Who is the keeper of these woods?
Is Tommy still here?
I can see you Monday. Or do you mean that's what you heard? Go on then, do you want to have a walk on a bit further?
Yeah, we can do.
We need to go to find a very active location. This one's normally active. This is what I don't understand. It's been active every time we've come. Alright, we've had a couple of flashy balls. We've had some relevant stuff coming through. Keep roaring at that. But
Is his name David? David was the other name that was on the grave.
is that Lorna?
Yeah.
Wow, Lorna. Lorna, you've managed to get all 4 names on that grave.
The 4 names on the grave that paid for the gravestone and put it up for George Yardley was Samson, Thomas, David, and William.
I think we've had them names come out earlier. I ain't heard David come out though.
Joanne.
Come on, spirits, run across this path. Let us catch your energy running across the path. Can you try and pull on the back of Stuart's coat for us? Have you got the energy to do that?
You heard Joanne as well, Mandy. You got David James. Sheila. Can't remember what his surname was. I know one was a gamekeeper, one was a Bessemer, one was gamekeeper, innkeeper, Bessemer. I can't remember what last one were.
You're two stop in front of me because I'll just take your eye out. Good night. Good night to the spirits in this part of the wood. Paulo. Did Paulo come out earlier?
I don't know. I'm going to turn my light off while we walk through here. That's right. So you want to go up a bit? Yeah.
Where are we walking to, Spirit? Where are we walking to? Which part of the woods?
There's some big bugs here.
Some what?
Amy's put them some big bugs.
Big bugs? They're ginormous. Am I free to go? She's gone.
She's off. She'll not go very far in woods on her own. Told you, look, she stopped just inside.
Is that Irish? Is your little boy here that's Irish?
Well, I said Lucian then.
Can the energies say good night?
Lorna was picking up more by the grave earlier on. Oh, we'll come back another night at grave.
Die.
Well, it depends where you want to go. If we're heading back, straight along this path, the grave's down to the left. So it's up to you lot.
What do you want to do?
I was thinking about you walking back up if you go down to the grave, that's all.
Oh, easy. As long as I don't go down that thing again.
What thing?
That hill to grave.
No, that were all right, that bit. It was other bit when we went further down.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You want to go and finish off at grave then?
Yeah, we can do.
What you eating?
Sweet.
She kept them quiet, didn't she?
What, sweet?
Yeah.
I was walking.
Yeah, I'm walking.
This is like one of them machines, you know what we were on about the other day? Where you used to stand on them with belt round you and it vibrated to make you lose weight.
Yeah, but they still make me lose weight.
You don't know?
I bloody do.
Oh, she's grumpy.
I'm
I think she's been affected by the spirits. No, she's normally grumpy.
When me and Liz were on the zone, she's I've seen some at now.
Just move on.
She says I'd be off on my school dresses and I'd be on bloody back on me doing wheelies. I wouldn't say that.
Even.
Yeah.
George, we're coming back to you.
We started at grave earlier on, and it is the anniversary of George's passing, so we'll finish off here.
We need to say goodnight.
Yeah. Might be better off, see if you can go a bit further down, and rather than at the side, like face up towards it, cameras might stand better. You know, if you can get here or something. Just watch that stone. Watch them stones.
Be Jesus.
Like there.
Oh, we're alright there. Aren't we?
It's alright.
Back to see you, George.
So as you can see, somebody else has left some flowers. I don't know if you want to put Teddy in front of thing because he didn't like skull, did he?
Oh yeah, we'll leave him out. We'll leave Scully out for this one.
Pascal is better.
Deanna.
Sorry.
Well,
George, we've come back to see whether you can, whether you've got the energies up now to come and talk to us. You flashed a couple of balls last time we was here.
ready?
If you're happy that we've brought you an offering for some flowers to remember you by.
Could have sworn that you said I'm ready.
Are you ready, George?
George, you went near the teddy bear last time. Can you come forward either to the bear or the balls? Let's try EVP shifter. Or shall we just leave it on Spirited?
No, we haven't used EVP shifters tonight. Just let me film it. Leave it on for a minute while I just film it.
Okay. George, do you want us to say a prayer for you?
Sorry. Wherever I puff it, it just seems to go in front of the camera.
No.
George, would you like us to say a prayer?
5.
She say why?
I thought
Are you a religious man?
Did you believe in God, George?
To let and the
Or was you pagan?
Behind you, that's Stuart.
George, what religion was you?
Did you have a religion?
Wait.
Can you come and stand in front of this gravestone?
Like crying?
Done it. 5.
You must have heard that.
That was a bloody big acorn.
No, that's what I was thinking.
What?
David, we want to say thank you to you,
So,
William. What are the two gentlemen?
Thomas.
David.
David.
And David
David, Thomas, William, Samson.
for doing the grave for George.
It's hard.
That's hard.
On the scooter. I thought you'd sit on that. You what? No.
Oh, she got off a scooter to do it.
George? Or David? Or William?
Thomas. Or Samson.
Or Bill.
Or Bill.
Can you come forward for us and just talk to us? what it says.
Oh, you a bitch.
Don't you like me? George likes me.
Ooh, I don't like that big creepy thing that's just gone across the screen.
Be a moth.
It is.
George said, why to a prayer? If such a word. Comment.
George, if you're still here with us, can you toss one of those balls again? Would you like one of the balls up? Like you did earlier.
Would you like a blessing being said?
But it said yes then.
I did as well.
Crack on.
Sunday could be relevant. Well, I don't know. We'd have to look back and see what day he died on. I mean, obviously today's the day he died, so I don't know whether it would have been an actual Sunday
Where's your phone?
when he passed away. It did, Koo. Can you name one of the objects that's on the floor in front of the grave, George?
Tell us the name of the man stood in front of your grave.
Can you do one last thing for us before we leave?
I know what day it was.
We're at Sunday then. To the energy that's coming forward, we're not interested in talking to you. We're here to talk to George tonight.
George, what
We
day,
only... Sorry.
what day of the week did you die on? The 11th of October 1786. What day did it fall on? Can you tell me what day it was? You lot are going to have to tell me because I know it, so...
I heard father.
Yeah, I did. I heard our father.
What day did the 11th of October 1786, what day did it fall on? The day that you passed, George.
The energies combined themselves to try and light up one of the devices for us before we leave. Tuesday, Jodie says. What was the year, Sandy says? B word again. What was the year? 1786 he died.
I know what day it was. I've already Googled it.
The gentleman that's stepping forward, do you know that you've passed away? I thought Koo were military. If there's somebody around this gravestone, can you walk past George's grave? If you do, we'll be able to see you as a shadow figure. Paul's got a Thursday. Dee's got a Friday.
When I Googled it, do you want me to tell you what day I got?
Go on.
I got Wednesday when I Googled it.
Well, I thought I heard Wednesday come through, but nobody picked up on it in the chat.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah, but I weren't going to say it because I didn't know, but I wanted to see if anybody else picked it up.
You didn't know.
Well, we'll listen back then because I know I thought I heard when it was
I
through.
know what it is, so when the others are going to say if you didn't come through.
George, did you die on a Wednesday? Can you tell me why the energies aren't as active tonight?
You're trying to get your own back on Chelsea. Blowing your vape right in front of the camera.
Has somebody just walked behind George's grave?
Don't know, I'll listen to them sounds behind me.
You know what time it is now?
Spirits will be leaving shortly.
Your camera's brighter than mine. You know where mine, you know there, look.
Yeah.
You watch your on yours because I don't know whether it's my eyes or whether
Stuff behind it.
there's something there because it keeps going. It's like somebody's walking, behind it.
Yeah.
But it's like it's like there on yours.
I thought I saw something earlier, but I didn't know if it was just lighting.
That's where I thought I saw something like this.
If you're stood behind that
Thank you,
gravestone,
Sandy.
can you do that again and show yourself to me, please?
Come on, spirits, you've got 5 minutes to show us that you're here. I thought I've seen you, or seen somebody stood behind George's grave, walking to the left, to the right.
Can you do that again?
Can you walk left to right for us?
You don't have to hide. We're not going to hurt you.
Can you show me a big light? Could you show me yourself in a light form? Just one big flash of light round the grave if you can. Use all your energies, muster all your energies up. And try and show me a light around the gravestone. Night, Natasha. Sweet dreams, my lovely.
That was loud, wasn't it?
It will be acorns or something dropping, but it just seems to be a hell of a lot of them.
Does.
And it always just seems, when we're in the woods round the other side, going on.
No, they weren't, were they? They weren't at all.
All
when we
seems
were
to
at
be
that
just
circle.
round here. When we were down at Pond, they weren't dropping like
That's okay, Sheila. Don't call it.
Yeah, you can do.
Been live 2 hours 49 minutes.
It's overtime.
It's overtime. Need to sort of like put us like there. So, it's been, do you know, we've had a few bits. We're not going to say that it's overactive tonight. It has been more active on other times that we have been. A what? Speaker. Could somebody stand next to the bear in front of the grave and ask if they can touch your shoulder? Anybody want to volunteer?
Go on, Mum.
And just turn you back round a sec then.
George, would you like to touch me on the shoulder, or I can hold your hand?
You know, if it drags you in them railings now, you know we're all running, don't you?
Or just just leave me a torch. Come on, George.
Pull on Dawn's hand.
Take a glove off.
You feeling anything, Dawn? No.
Night, George.
Right, so, yeah, we are going to call it a good night. Are you coming on to camera, babes? Here he comes, look. My hero. Don't ever fucking leave me again.
You told me to.
I didn't realise I was going to get creeped out as much as what we did. So YouTube seen me now, creeping out, me and Dawn. It was me more than Dawn.
I think I feel like coming here on my own.
I know you do, because you're a brave boy.
It's a bit freaky, isn't it?
It is freaky. It is. It's not a nice place to be on your own. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody joining us tonight. I want to say a big thank you to Chelsea, Dawn and Stuart for joining us.
Thank you for
but they
having
don't
us.
actually, it's not they join us, they're like us doubles. They're like part of us.
We just joined it.
Yeah, so we're part of them and they're part of us. So yeah, I weren't scratching my nose then, I was scratching that lippy bit thing. But yes, thank you so much for joining. I'm not sure whether we're out tomorrow or not, or whether we're having a night off. Tuesday night will be chit chat. Tuesday night will be chit chat. You know, Tuesday night will be chit chat. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not sure, because we find out whether Sheffield's back in lockdown tomorrow. So yeah, fantastic news. But if we do go back in lockdown, we will be doing what we did previously. I'm trying to move so you can get in. We will be trying to do what we did previously, and that is we do go live every night, chit-chatting and trying experiments in the house. So yeah,
What
so
we'll do is that will be again probably both on Facebook
and YouTube that we do that on. We'll go live at the same time on both.
It's just that obviously when we're in lockdown, it's okay because that you have to pay for that StreamYards to go live on both.
You do.
And when we're not going out and spending money on petrol, we can afford to pay for StreamYards.
But £20 a month, it's a lot when you're not gonna when we don't you hardly use it. So yeah, we don't mind paying if we're getting benefits of using it. But yeah,
I look
so
like something off that Queen album.
you do.
Yeah.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Dear. Yes, so we shall see you tomorrow night. So sweet dreams to everybody who's off to bed. Those of you over in New Zealand, Australia way, have a great day.
South Africa.
And yeah, all them places. And anybody who's having an afternoon, have a great afternoon, tea time, evening, whatever. All right, my lovelies.
Anybody that's in Bradford, near London.
Bradford near London, it's Nana Heights. So, right, take care, my lovelies. We shall see you all soon. Love you loads. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.